In the previous step, we have created handlers to push the event into Kafka topic. Now let's take a look at the Kafka streams processing. Sorry. This is the market query streams. It is part of the market query service. So this is on the query side. Let's take a look at what has been changed. First, we add this arrow local store. Name is market arrow store. Local store from host arrow code to arrow object. So the key will be the host and vertical bar plus arrow code. Once that is done, we add this get arrow store so that we can retrieve the arrow store using this public method. And you can see we're using the arrow defined before as the store name. This is another method we added, get arrow stream metadata, so that this is a cluster of Kafka instances. So for every stream processor's instance, we need to, when the request come in, the particular entry might not be on the local store. So you might need to go to another instance to retrieve the data for the remote interactive query. So this is the way you get from the key, you can get instance, see which instance contains the data you are looking for. This is a store builder. To build this key value store, this is a key value store builder. And we add this into the topology for the local state. So we add state store, and this is the key value arrows store builder, which is defined here. The next step, we add this arrows. This is the processor within the market event processor. So this is a processor method. Within this method, there are all the stores listed here, and here we add this arrow store. The arrow store will be getting from, when we do the initialization, we're getting the arrow store from the processor contact. And here is how you get this. The rest is the real processing, and the processing code is here. It's copied from the blog processing code. So basically, if you receive event, it's arrow create event, arrow created event. Then you first get email nonce from the event. Sorry. Get arrow code host. Create a key using the host plus arrow code, and get the detail from the event, which contains all the actual fields for the arrow object. The KID we get from the key ID from event. If key ID is 0, which is default, this is trying to update projection for the arrow store. So we just basically put this as a key and detail into the arrow store. After this, we need to update the key ID to 1 so that we can update the host store. We don't update the host store directly. We basically forward this to the same event with a different key ID to the host topic. And this is the a host topic, the key ID equal to 1. In this case, we get our string from a host store. Within the host store, we get arrow, which is a map entry. And after this, we get the list of arrows, and we basically we add this arrow to the newly created arrow to the beginning of the list. If the list doesn't exist, we basically create a new list and add this to the arrow entry to the host. And everything's done, we basically add the host store. We'll put the host name and the arrow map into the host. This is an update. For update, it's very similar. The only difference, we just update the error store because we don't need to update the host store. The error code is not updatable. For delete, it's similar. We just get the error code, get the host, and construct the key ID. So to construct the key, and first we get the object from the error store. If the object is not equal to null, we don't do anything because we are supposed to delete something from the store, right? And if the object not in store, don't do anything. If it's in store, delete it. And after the deletion, we basically set the key ID into 1 so that we forward this to the host topic in order to remove the entry from the host. This is the one. See here, the key ID is equal to 1. It's just when we receive this same event with different key ID, we basically go to the host store from the host, and after this we remove the error code entry from the list. That's it. That's how we process the streams. It's very simple, and it's just a copy paste from the blog and make some update. In the next step, we're gonna focusing on the client, for the query client, as well as the query side handlers. Thank you. Bye.